There, Sudden Essence here again. Today I am focusing on the date. Today is October 17, 2025. The energy based on numerology and based on the tarot cards. When you add 2025, 17, and 10, you get 12. And then when you add 1 and 2, you get 3. So there's basically two numbers that are an energetic field that's happening in the world today that have an effect on you. And if you know this, it will help you throughout the day and how to handle your day. So I'm going to use both the 12 and the 3 to explain to you what's going on in the energy today, and also to give you a daily affirmation on how to have a better day, and also a meditation that would be very useful. So today the 12 is a meaning about spirituality, growth, and cycles of completion, learning through experience, and also it has a lot to do. I'll give you an example. It has to do with teachers and students. So teachers teach a lesson, and students therefore are listening to the teacher's wisdom. And therefore, one day students will become teachers, and they will also share their wisdom as well. So in order to become a wise person, a teacher, a mentor, a spiritualist, someone who wants to help other people, you have to let go of your ego, first of all, and be humble and take baby steps and learn from the teacher. Little by little, not all in one day or overnight, you will learn wisdom. And when you have mastered the wisdom, then you will be able to teach it, and it will come to you naturally. But first, you must be a student. You must be a student in order to become a teacher. And many people want to be a teacher, and they don't want to be a student, because being a student is hard work. It takes patience, listening, and believing in your teacher, and believing that your teacher does have the resources and the knowledge and the wisdom to teach you. And it's very important as a student to pick the right teacher as well. And how to pick a right teacher, it would be by the way they live their life. If what they're teaching, they're actually practicing what they're preaching, that is an actual teacher. Teacher who has lots of experience is also a plus. So the energy today too is also based on the number 12. It has to do a lot with balance between the physical and the spiritual world. And it also has to do with lots of individual new beginnings. Today you will need to have a lot of patience, to cooperate, and to follow your intuition. Your intuition never fails you. You feel it in the gut of your stomach. You feel the butterflies. A little voice inside of you is telling you need to follow your intuition today. It's a big thing. Also, karma, enlightenment, and closing on cycle. So of course, if there's a new beginning, there's also going to be previous cycles, finding closure, so that you can find an answer to the new phase in your life. It's also linked to divine order and completing the cycle. So maybe there's something in your life that's ending and you're having a hard time letting go of it. But today's a good day to reflect and let go and meditate. What is it that you gotta let go? Maybe you gotta let go of people, toxic situations. Anything that's not serving you to become a better person, that's not giving you growth. It could be a job. It could be a relationship. Today's a good day to really reflect and make those decisions, you don't have to make it like right away, but I suggest that you also sit still and listen and meditate, and the universe will show you exactly what you need to let go or who you need to cut out of your life. I promise you that. So you also need to find answers. What is closing and what is opening? There's going to be a circle that's going to close and a circle that's going to open. A phase that will close, a phase that will open. In order for that to happen, you have to release old patterns, old habits that no longer serve you, that do you wrong. Trust that you will grow from letting go of whatever it is that serves you no longer. And use your lessons, your experiences in life to inspire others. Also, the 3, the energy of the number 3 today is about creativity, doing things in a creative way, expressing your joy, finding joy in whatever it is that you're doing, finding joy in your life, with your family, with your career. Communication is a great day to communicate. Have great communication. It's the essence of self-expression. How can you express yourself? Maybe if you have a journal, express yourself. Write your thoughts. Nowadays we have social media. You can express your emotions there. You don't have to tell your whole life story. I don't recommend it. But you could be creative and write something creative, something that inspires you. You never know who you're encouraging or who you are helping. And that's why I'm doing this. Because I don't know who's going to listen to this. Maybe they're going to listen to something that I say that they need to hear. That's going to help them grow. And this is why I'm doing this. The universe has blessed me with a lot of gifts. And it's time to put them into action. And use them. And this is what I'm doing today. I'm expressing myself through creativity, through YouTube, through a video, so that others can hear my words, my emotions. Today I'm using, this is a lesson. I'm being your teacher today. I'm sharing my truth openly and being confident in what I'm saying because I know it. The 3 also signify Trinity. It signifies confident. It signifies mind, body, spirit, and soul, and being in harmony with all of it. Today, speak your truth. If there's something that you need to tell somebody about how you feel, and you've held it back, it's a good day to speak your truth. Tell them how you feel. Tell them what you expect. Express yourself in a creative way, of course. The hour, because the number 12. So the number 12 today is very significant. 12 a.m. signifies beginnings, awakening, awareness, consciousness. 12 p.m. is action, fulfillment. It's also a resting time. It's a moment between light and dark, light and day, and you're almost halfway through your day if you think about it. It's also about consciousness, subconsciousness, it's divine order. You're closing half of your day and beginning the other half of your day. So it's all about harmony, balance. Of course, AM would reflect femininity and PM would reflect masculinity. So what else can I tell you today? Today's about sacred rhythms, such as these. And then I'm going forward. The tarot cards that are associated with the number 12 and the number 3, and the energy of these tarot cards for today is going to be number 12, the Hangman, and number 3, the Empress. So today is a day to surrender. Surrender your thoughts, the way you think. It may not be always what it is. Maybe there's something behind it. Sometimes you shouldn't judge a book by a cover. Maybe you overthink things, oversee things. Maybe Somebody's having a bad day and you think they're taking it out on you and it has nothing to do with you. The hangman also speaks about sacrifices, but not being a victim. So it also talks about letting go. Let things go. Don't hang on to it. Don't hold a grudge against somebody who didn't smile at you today, or you walked into your office today and you said hello and somebody didn't say hello back. Well, maybe it has nothing to do with you. They're going through something personal. So let it go. Let it go. It's not even worth it. You shouldn't let nobody mess with your energy. If you're in a good mood today and things are going smooth and somebody is negative and somebody is having a bad day, that's on them. That's not on you. Don't let it affect you. Don't let it ruin your day. The hangman talks about it's time to pause. Sit still. It's time to realize and think about that failures are not a punishment, but it's actually a lesson. Or a loss. It's not about losing something necessarily, but it's teaching you a lesson. It's also about what no longer serves you, you should let go. So if the universe is taking it out of your life, it's because it's meant to be. It's not good for you. It's also about letting go of control. Many of us are control freaks. We need to let go. We need to let go. There's just some things that we cannot control. And one of those things is we cannot control the way people are going to react. We cannot control situations that happen. You can only control yourself and how you're going to handle yourself, whether you're going to react or not react. And the hangman is talking about action is better no action, especially today's energy. So if something bugs you or somebody says something to irritate you, it's just better to just not react, smile, and walk away. Don't even say a word. The best action is no action at all. So stepping back, reflecting, and allowing the universe to rain things, to bring things naturally to you. And like I said, sacrifice is not being a victim. Sacrifice in life is things that we have to do sometimes. For an example, paying bills. I just got paid. I would love to take my whole paycheck and just spend it on myself and beautify myself and buy myself new clothes or do something. But unfortunately, I have to pay bills. It's a sacrifice I have to make. If I have money left over, which I probably don't, but anyways, then maybe I can indulge. But my sacrifice for today is I need to pay those bills first before I start spending my money all crazy. Not a good thing to do. Anyways, also, it is about enlightenment. So when you sit back and you reflect, the hangman is trying to teach you something, enlighten you. It's going to show you old patterns, old habits that you need to let go of. It's a sign of a higher wisdom. And here's an affirmation. The affirmation for the hangman is, I trust the pause in my life to sit still and find clarity. Second, we're going to talk about the Empress. The Empress is the number 3, the energy. I love the Empress because she's all about beauty and nurturing. I'm all about beauty and nurturing. Sometimes a little bit too much nurturing. So be careful with that. But the Empress is talking about being creative as well. Creativity, nurturing, abundance and beauty, growth, fertility. Now's a beautiful time to get pregnant if you want. But with the hangman, also, we must reflect and we must think, is this a good time for me? Is this a good time for us, for me and my partner, for my family? Am I financially secure? Am I emotionally prepared? Am I willing to sacrifice my time, my wants, my needs for a child who needs my attention, who needs my care? And so these could be the sacrifices that the hangman is telling you. These could be sacrifices that you really need to think about. Hold up, wait a minute. You want to have a baby, you want to have a family? Well, make sure you have to provide a home, have stability. So yeah, it's also about feminine energy. Work on your feminine energy. Beautify yourself today. It also talks about taking care of your body. If you've been thinking about doing exercise, if you've been thinking about having a better diet, then so be it. Do it. Plan it. Start it. Don't wait till tomorrow. Or at least have a plan. If you don't like something about your body, stop complaining about it and do something about it, which is exercise. Exercise is self-care. It helps the mind, body, and also the soul. I like to exercise with music, and I feel so much better after my session, after I exercise, after I do my mobility, and I also reflect. And as I'm exercising, I'm also doing breath work. I'm also working on my breathing in, breathing out. Very important. Breath work is another topic that we need to talk about, and it's very good for your nervous system. So back to the Empress. It's all about self-love, reminding yourself to nurture yourself, because as parents, as nurturers as we are, we're so busy taking care of other people, taking care of our children, of our home, our pets, our dogs, but we always seem to put ourselves last. And let me tell you something. If you're not healthy, if you don't nurture yourself, then how do you expect to nurture others? You need to nurture yourself first. You need to be energized. You need to be fulfilled, both spiritually, mentally, and physically, in order to nurture and help others. Because if your health goes bad, your home will fall. Your family will fall because they depend on you. And so therefore, you need to take care of your health. Okay? So make a plan. All right. So it encourages connection again. Connection together with the hangman is all about communication, but also connecting with nature. And how do you connect with nature? You can go on your bike. You can do a nature walk in the forest. You can walk around your block. There's many different ways to connect with nature. Expressing your emotions and your feelings, manifest love, harmony, abundance. Again, affirmation for the Empress is, I create with love and abundance and nurturing that flows to me and through me, and especially to nurture myself, to love myself, so that I can begin to love others as well. Wrapping it up, today's energy invites you to a sacred pause, a standstill. Before blossoming, you may feel something is on hold, and it's for a good cause. Maybe a relationship is on hold or a personal goal. The universe is asking you not to rush, but to trust the process. The hangman reminds you that clarity often arrives in stillness, a time to be still with your thoughts and your emotions. Analyze yourself. And in the stillness, not in constant motion, we'll find ourselves, where we will find the answers, where we will hear that inner voice. If we're constantly moving and we're constantly doing, then how could we hear? How could we see? We're blind and we're exhausted. Most of all, exhausted. Take time to sit still. Take time to heal. Certain things can wait till tomorrow. The cleaning, the washing the clothes, the cooking, certain things you can put on hold so that you can spend time, sit still and listen. Pick an area in your home, a corner in your home, and set it up the way you want it. So it could be comforting, inviting, and you can sit still with no interruption and let your family know you need time. You need time for yourself, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it takes. And have a journal. All your thoughts, just write it down. It's very important because then you'll go back. Because sometimes we forget. And we'll go back and we'll read. And you'll be surprised on the things that you write. And you'll be like, did I really write that? Was I really going through all that? Or did that come from me? And it will help you in the future. It will, definitely. And then wrapping it up with the Empress, surrounds yourself with warmth, creativity, nurturing energy, reminding you that growth is happening, even though you can't see it. But like a child in a mother's womb, you know that child is growing. And deep down beneath the surface of the universe, of the earth, the surface of your soul, know that you too are growing. That there is a seed that you have planted. There is a dream that you have planted. And the soil is nurturing that seed. You are nurturing that seed in your own belly. And it's growing and your dreams are sprouting. And soon you will see the growth in your life. Surround yourself with positive energy, positive people. Surrender the things that you cannot control. What's meant for you is aligning right now. The universe is aligning it. And it's not being taken away from you because what's meant for you is going to be for you. Nobody can take that away from you. Nurture yourself. Indulge in beauty, comfort, creativity, trust. Your timing, especially, that the universe knows when it's time for things to manifest in your life. When you are ready for it, it will blossom. And when you are ready to receive it, it will be in your hands. It will fall in your lap with no effort whatsoever. And that's how you know it's time. And the Empress promises this. Trust me. Another affirmation. I trust the universe, the timing, and I release anything that I cannot control, and I open my heart to abundance and growth. So mo it be. Have a blessed day and thank you.